Hey guys, Vaughn here. So I want to show you a little bit of this mic arm. Now, I previously did a cool video. Well, it's a cool microphone anyhow. Shure SM7DB in the hizzy, as they say. But the mic arm, you guys also, look, if you're going to attach this to an arm, you're going to want this stick right here, the 3-inch Shure extension. Because look at the cable, this is going to butt up against, I'm going to turn this around for you. Try not to make a lot of squeaks. Without the extension, you don't have any room here. This mic arm, as the title of the video will say, it's the big boy. The Yellowtec Mika. Now, I didn't get this with the light because I don't need the light reflecting into my television. I've got across the way here. This is my gaming studio podcast, whatever, the voiceover room. But the Yellowtec Mika is the Rolls-Royce. I actually intended to kind of use it with the mic I was using, the Shure SM57, the one I used on the podcast with my mom. Even my mom has a podcast. Check it out. But this is too much arm for that mic. You need something heavier, more substantial. If you're going to put $400 into your mic arm, you got to put about the same money into the mic. And thus the cable and everything else. So now I am fully ready to go. This is about as professional of a setup as you will find on the YouTubes, except I have 1/100,000th of the viewership. I think that the mic arm, though it does take some adjusting with an Allen key or Allen wrench, depending on what part of the country you're in, it takes a little bit of adjusting. It is a little finicky, especially as you're supposed to put something like the Shure SM7B or equivalent on first, then try to adjust, tighten until it starts to kind of lift a little bit. I had to put it on almost max with this, being that the DB is heavier than the B. Also, I have the extension here, but you got some knobs. You can kind of just crank the knobs a little bit, and that'll help you get things in position, and it is really good. I mean, I'm putting this thing out at the short range here, and I'm moving it around. It doesn't make a lot of sound if you do things right. Cable built in. No issues with this XLR whatsoever. Glorious aluminum. And I've learned my lesson here. I had the Chinese ripoff version, the Chinese knockoff. It was like Thron Max. It looked very similar. It did not perform well. It fell over, crashed, almost pulled down everything onto my computer and destroyed probably could have even started a fire. That is why I went with the big dog. They didn't pay me to make this video. I'm doing it on my own volition because I need content, because I upload 5 times a week. But yeah, this is made in Germany, had it shipped from Germany, and really just no complaints. I mean, it is just solid as all get out. I would think that though, I do have the desk mount, the side desk clamp. If you want to do it the baller style, punch a hole into that desk. Find a spot that you are insisting on the pole to go, punch that hole in, and mount it that way. It will be slightly more solid, because I am a little concerned when moving this that I mean, there's a little bit of give here, but I'm not even sure how much of that actually shows up in the video. But yeah, this is the way things are for me going forward. I am recording this into MacBook Pro, shooting on the iPhone 13 mini because I have small hands of a kindergartner. The SM7DB, not cheap. This glorious bad boy right here. And yeah, this at full extension, it'll go out over my recliner, let me do some commentary tracks that people check out until they find out it's not the full movie uploaded, at which point they dip. But this is my setup going forward. I didn't actually think that this would reach across. How is that kind of getting my hair over here? I just wanted to show this thing off to you guys. I think this is great. I mean, if you are a serious content creator, or at least you want to pretend to be one like I'm doing, this is the way to go. You got to get all the goods.
Thank you for watching my son's YouTube station. It's not for everyone, but he tries. Maybe if you bought some merch below, he'll eventually get good at the YouTubing.